chime in whenever you want. Oh, we're live.
We're live.
Not live. But
We're recording, so
yes.
be quiet.
So, I'm here with my special guest, Higgy, on his channel.
Sleepy's in town.
Hawk Dog's in the room, and Quacking Duck is in the room, and Sonia's in here, too.
She's here. She's in the kitchen making grilled cheese.
Oh, okay. I'm a little nervous that she'll come back in.
Yeah, I'm a little...
What does she put in the grilled cheese?
Oh, love and death. Yes.
Eyeballs?
And eyeballs. I got a package in the mail. A package in the mail from my friend. Felix.
Felix.
Yeah. Thank you, Felix. My man. Felix has been around.
It looks like a heavy package, too.
I don't know how this guy found me. I mean, since the day I started, Felix was there. I was like, I've got a friend.
Ground zero.
Yes. So, if you don't mind, will you look at these with me?
Of course. Yes.
Thank you. Thank you. Beatrix, great name. Great name. You know, when I was, if I had a boy, I always wanted to name him Hawkman. No, it's not. Wanted to name him Hunter.
Hunter.
And then when the girl comes, the girl daughter, I was going to name her Gatherer. So here comes Hunter and Gatherer. They could go forage. Yes. But here we go, Felix. It's not. I'm not in the hawk's nest down below because it's. We're battling the heat. It's hot.
It's hot and humid.
Whoa. If you're a roofer, good luck to you.
Ouch.
It's not the good time to pave the driveway either. You know what I'm saying? Put that off till the winter. So, let's be careful. Let's be careful. Oh my God! Oh my God! Quacking Duck, get a Band-Aid.
So,
I told you! War comics! Yeah! Jeez. Maybe enough tape, Felix? Come on, pal.
It looks really well packed.
Very well packed.
Everything's centered and padded around. Oh.
Just wanted to use it. All right. Let me put this away, Damien. All right. What do we got here, pal? What do we got? I just got done saying to my friend Damien, Sleepy.
Yes, he has friends.
I says, Felix likes war comics. And here we go. GI Combat, issue number 157. All dogs go to heaven. They're after us. We got to keep them going through that wall. Haunted Tank.
Joe Cubert?
Absolutely. The Haunted Tank is haunting this woman and her child.
Probably not good to wear a red dress in wartime.
Yeah, you kind of stand out. Yeah.
I'll hold the...
It's like Wolverine and his yellow leotards. GI Combat, issue number 167. All hawk dogs go to heaven. You Nazis stole our tank. Now we're taking it back. But it's the Haunted Tank. They're running over Nazis. That's my pastime. When I have days off, I run over Nazis.
Hopefully there aren't too many of them around to run over.
Oh, there's notes on the back. Joe
Felix.
Nice.
Felix. Sam Glanzman. Great name. Glanzman. Him and Colin go out at night. And, condition is good, and I concur. Thank you, Felix. The Nazi, he's under there going, oh, I got a headache. And now he's got a tank going over his face. Look what we have here. The Unknown Soldier.
Woohoo.
The Unknown Soldier in Star Spangled War Stories, issue number 179. I'll rip out your spine. Stay out of this, mister. This war is between us. A town called Hate. I am the mayor of Hate. And I win every election.
I don't recall voting.
Did you vote? Awesome, right?
Yes.
I don't have these.
Another Cubert.
Cubert.
I never know how to...
It's not that. It's not the Cubert, that cute little, you know, the video game thing. No, it's Joe Cubert, and Joe Cubert is an amazing story in himself. This is
You were
GI
talking
Combat.
about him on that podcast?
That's right. I was in a podcast, guys. Graphic Histories.
Graphic Histories.
And they called me by mistake.
From Nova Scotia.
You didn't listen to the whole thing?
I'm still working on it. I'm 2/3 of the way through.
The first person I called when these people reached out, they said, "We want you on a podcast." I said, "You're full of it."
You said, have I ever heard of them?
Yes,
right?
because
I hadn't heard of them.
Sleepy is the only person I ever know that's been on podcast is Damien, because I listened to him on a couple podcasts. But remember that podcast you did like almost a year ago? I was in
Meanwhile,
Pennsylvania at the time.
podcast?
Yes, this guy talked to him not about comics, like politics, and I was like,
Did we talk about? They like to talk politics.
yeah, I was like, no bueno, man. I was like, let's see, let's get a good one. Let's do no. GI
But I did a
Combat.
show with them about rock concerts.
Yes,
and
you did
TV
talk about
shows.
You talked about K-pop,
Did I talk about?
You
yeah,
did.
I did. Yeah.
and this guy has an eye patch. Never trust a guy with an eye patch.
What about Nick Fury?
Never trust Nick Fury, because when they were interrogating him, once they got the first eye out, he started yammering. He's like, he's like, Damien lives in Portland. His favorite color's blue. Sergeant Rock, issue number 360. Rock is part of Easy Company,
Easy Code.
and is part of Easy Company. Also, is a member called Gunner, our friend
Ah.
Gunner.
Aaron, the gunner.
The Gunner, and this is January of 1982. Cuckoo Cuckoo.
Quacking Duck and I have been reading a lot of Nick Fury lately,
Yes.
and we love Dum Dum Dugan.
Dum Dum
He
Dugan.
steals the show.
Yeah, he's cool. Nice mustache too.
And what's his name? Percival
Pinkerton.
Pinkerton,
who fights with his umbrella. It's very realistic.
Don't forget Jasper Sit.
And then Jasper Sitwell in S.H.I.E.L.D. Yes.
Oh, Jasper. Oh yeah. All right.
He's the nerd S.H.I.E.L.D. agent.
Number 361. Felix. These are awesome, bro. Thank you, my friend. Stay cool down there, because I tell you what, in New England, it's hotter than a pack of hoot owls in the month of July. Frank Redondo.
Huh. Redondo, maybe?
Oh, Frank Redondo. There you go.
He ran out of space. At
Yes. It wasn't Gaspar Saladino! So in that last World's Finest issue, there was Gaspar Saladino Boulevard in the comic.
Yes. I remember you mentioning that.
I have this comic.
Oh, no.
The Flash, issue number 150. Awesome book, man. Awesome book. That's a great villain. Isn't that just a great look?
Yes. It's very old school look.
Yes. February of 1965, I'm staying alive. The old Sandy.
Got some Carmine Infantino.
Yes. That's a nice one.
Did you go to school with anyone named Carmine?
I didn't. Oh, yeah. Oh, my God, yes. And the priest, Catholic priest, sorry, was Father Carmine. Hey, yo, Father Carmine, give me one of those. He go, hey, there you go. Get out of here. He's like, how's the mighty God? I said, all right. I collect this, and I do not have this one.
Seen that
I've never seen this one. Champion Sports, issue number 2. Look at that. Look at this guy right here. Right there. Look at that.
Animal.
The animal. This is great. See, Felix.
You've probably known some animals.
Yes, yes. Me and Felix definitely have the same taste in comics. The animal. He's number 66. He's not picking up sticks. You didn't write anything here, Felix. Come on. The Street Fighter.
And the Enchanted Bat.
Who do you think did that cover?
That's hard to say.
This is a classic cover. Classic. Swamp Thing, issue number 5. Yes.
I know who did that cover.
Awesome.
Bernie writes them.
The legend himself.
Yes.
And you see how they're treating the Swamp Thing with pitchforks and shovels and axes? That's what happens when I walk into town. I'm serious. All Out War! The Viking Commando! That's a big axe.
Wow.
He has an axe to grind. And curtains for K9. Taps for Trader. I've read this one.
You definitely can fight fighter jets with Axis.
He's throwing an axe at a jet fighter.
You just throw them really high. You know,
Yes.
there were some kids in my elementary school PE class who could like throw kick actually a ball, and it would like hit the ceiling of the gym.
I was one of those kids.
I don't know how they did it.
Oh, I would do it, and I'd knock out the ceiling tile, and the teacher would go, "Mr. Higgins!" And I'd go, "Yes, sir." And he'd say, "Go to the office." I said, "Thank you." Look at these! Oh my! Great. This is Joe Higgins, the Shield. He's a fellow Higgy. Thank you, Felix. I need to complete this. Volume 2, number 2, 1984, covered by Rudy Nibbers, pencils by Dick Ayers, and Frank Giacomo. Oh! Awesome. Awesome.
He really does know you.
Awesome.
He knows what you love.
This is great. This is issue number 3. I do not have these. Who's he fighting there? That's awesome. I like this guy.
Some stretchy guy.
He's a stretchy guy. And my telepathic powers.
Agents Mega and Bit.
Not
Maybe
Megabyte.
the stretchy guy is Mega.
Yes. Awesome. Issue number 3. And the cover's by Dick Ayers. And the artist inside is Dick Ayers. And nothing rhymes with Ayers. And
Prayers.
do you have any stories about that? Huh?
Dick Ayers.
Anyone in gym class called Dick Ayers? Issue number 4. There's always a Nazi. There he is. And he's proud and loud about it. He's got a big Nazi shield, doesn't he? I mean, the more I learn about these Nazis, the more I do not care for them. I'm telling you, they are something.
They're always causing trouble.
Oh, they're always going. Yeah, Germany's going to war with who? The world.
Plus, these are usually Nazis who've been around for 50 years.
Oh my God! I was gonna get this,
Wow.
and I'm glad I did.
That's a beautiful cover.
Awesome. Iron Man, the Invincible Iron Man, issue number 24. Close the door. He is more than Iron Man's match, Madame Mask. He is my son, the Monitor. That's my boy, good old Bullhead. Marie Severin.
Makes you think about what his wife looks like.
Yeah. Hey, hun. Wow, he's got to shave his son's back all the time, man.
Oh, Marie Severin. I was wondering who did that cover.
Awesome. 1970.
That's a beauty.
That's awesome. I've been eyeballing this at Second Alarm, Felix. And now I don't have to get it. Thank you, pal. Oh, here we go. Here we go. See, Felix gave me some of these in the past, and I appreciate it. Marvel Superheroes, issue number 56. Good old Jade Jaws, as Dr. Silver Age calls him. That's Bruce Banner. He's going... The way it began. This is how I feel when I work in the heat. It's like I start off by ripping off the shirt. Okay. Oh, classic. Classic Atlas.
Ooh, Destructor.
Yep, issue number 2. I always like that. Yeah, see the way he almost like very Kirby-esque.
Death Grip.
Gave him the claw. Issue number 2.
He has a Nazi vibe to me. I don't know.
Larry Lieber. He looks Nazi-ish. And the pencils inside are by Steve Ditko. Imagine that.
Yeah.
I really need to interview my mom's neighbor.
The one who
Actually, because he knew Wally Wood.
Wally Wood.
But he...
Did he meet some of the others?
I think he did. That's what I'm... Awesome book. Marvel Spectacular, issue number 4. Boom. The Living Planet.
I definitely had that reprint issue when I was a kid. I remember it.
It's probably in a storage locker in Portland.
Maybe. No. I think it's not one I thought.
Marvel Spectacular, issue number 7. To Become an Immortal. Featuring the uncanny menace of He Who Is Unknown. No. Look at that.
That story made me sad. I wanted her to stay immortal.
I don't recall.
I just spoiled it.
Way to go. You know who I got this package from? Felix. Felix the cat.
Felix the cat.
And I just started collecting Felix the cat. Every time I find him, I get him. Good old Harvey Comics, issue number 68. February of 56. Those were the days. Look at that. Look at that. Isn't that great? Look at the little. That's just great. Felix the cat. He's scared of his own shadow. You know, Hawk Dog, he got into a huge fight the other day with his own shadow. I tried to explain it to him, but
Who won?
that's the problem.
The
He
shadow?
lost. He lost. He couldn't run. He got exhausted. He was trying to run away. I am collecting these. Daniel Boone. He blazed a trail for others to follow. He's an Indian fighter. He can't leave these Indians alone. That Indian has a mohawk. He's like the Omak of Indians. This is
That means he's from Connecticut. Right?
the Mohawk Indians are from Connecticut. Yes, they're very uppity Indians. They're like, "You good, man."
They have a very nice casino.
They're like, "This is my land, man." Artist is Jesse March. Wow, this is the four-color beauty. This is a 1960. Felix, we'll talk about the penmanship later.
63.
Is that 63? Awesome. What a great cover. Daniel Boone.
Could be 61 or 63.
And of course, Daniel Boone also has a friend named Gene Autry. These are beauties.
Singing cowboy.
This is a golden age beaut. This is number 12. February 48. That's when I was born, 48. And life has been tough. Jesse March again. Stories in art. Del Goodness, my friend. Thank you so much. Look at that dapper shirt he's got. Look at that. Oh, yeah, man. He's a plaid lad.
Very old school.
Yes. Now, talking about dapper. Holy mackerel. Tom Mix Western. The Deadly Spurs.
Was Tom Mix a real person or a fictional?
Fawcett Publications. I don't know. I don't know.
Gene Autry was real. I think there was a Daniel Boone, but I don't know if there was a Tom Mix.
I mean, he looks pretty real to me. This is 1952. Shut the front door, Felix. Is this a mistake? Do you think he sent this to the wrong box?
He sent you a killer box. I don't...
Fawcett Comics, man. Awesome. Number 56. Awesome. Tom Mix falls into death's grip as he pursues the mystery of the Deadly Spurs. Love it. Now we're talking. Adventures into the unknown. Known. There he is. Nemesis is fighting a grizzly bear. Awesome. And you see this little blemish right here?
Just a small one.
That could be buffed out. I remember I took my dad's pickup truck out one time when I was a kid and did a little off-roading. And when I got home, it was dark out. I didn't see. When the morning sun hit that sucker, I was like, I'm in trouble. My dad, he's great. He's very forgiving. Actually, a very nice guy. Miss him. I remember back when I first got my job at the phone company, I bought my first house. All right, and I was like, I call him up, the house. I'm like, Dad, I'm a homeowner. He goes, Son, it's okay. We still love you. I said, no, Dad, I'm a homeowner. Well, bring him by. Mom would love to meet him. I said, I am a home. We'll talk. To this day, I think he died thinking I had a boyfriend. Anyway, The Adventures of Marco Polo. Classics Illustrated. You know Marco Polo. Did you ever go in the pool, right? Marco Polo. Awesome. I am getting quite a collection of classics. Look at this. More. Classics Illustrated number 68. Julius Caesar. Hail Caesar. He's got the leaves on his head. Caesar's taking a nap, it looks like. This is February 1950. This is old.
Speaking of Caesar, we were wondering if you ever read Asterix comics.
No.
Because they're always fighting with Caesar.
Are they really?
Yeah.
The only thing I know about Caesar is the dressing. Captain Courageous. Issue number 117. A little stamp action. A little stampage. Thank you so much, Felix. I love these, man. March of 54. First printing. He said, look at the condition. Whoa, minus. Felix.
He knows you well.
Yes, thank you, buddy. Hardy Boys. I had all the collection of the Hardy Boys books growing up, remember? 4-color, 760, 1957. Beatrix goes to heaven. If she plays her cards right. What's with the Mickey Mouse thing down there?
They're saying it's Walt Disney's Hardy Boys.
All right.
I guess Walt Disney bought them.
For Hardy Boys, they don't look that
Did
hardy.
Disney do Hardy Boys movies? I never saw
Look
them.
at this!
No, I've never heard of that one. Lil Ghost.
I bet you Easy Comic Reader.
Fago?
Hey, watch it!
See, your dad was
Ooh.
right.
I am a homeowner. Little Ghost, he's so cute. Easy Comic Reader is going to be so jealous in your face! Number 3, March of '59. Al Fago. And Vince Fago. I mean, this whole book's loaded with Fagos.
So Fago just did his own comic.
Yeah.
I guess.
He's like, no one wants to hire me. I'm a lone Fago. The Fago brothers strike again.
Wow.
I like it. The shape of the eyes are different.
Yeah, very different.
He is a cute ghost. I'll give him that. Awesome books. Oh my lord. But there's more. Little Ghost. He's so cute. He's flying a carpet. This is issue number 2. This is issue
Do you
number...
mind if I open one of these?
Go for it. Issue number 1! I think I heard that name. Sadie Costa?
I have.
Jack and the Beanstalk. He's reading Jack and the Beanstalk to his doggy. This is in good shape, bro. This one is not a whoa minus.
It's good looking art.
I love it.
I thought maybe it would be weirder, given that I never heard of him. But it's pretty. It's just like what you'd find in like Harvey Comics.
Remember that your last video? That thing that was like a thing on the Jetsons. I forgot what the title.
Oh, the Vanishing Point.
Yes, that was strange. I did not expect that art.
Yeah, and the art looked more like
Kind of like Little Ghost.
kind of, but it looked like this TV show. I'm trying to remember now. I forgot the name of it.
Quacking Duck. Hello.
What's the show that Hazel used to like a lot that she always wanted you to watch?
Steven Universe?
Steven Universe.
There you go.
It looked like Steven Universe.
Look at this, man. I've never seen this.
Whoa.
Master of Mystery, The Spirit.
This is okay. Who published this?
This is
Quality. So this is a very hard to get a hold of reprint of the Spirit.
Felix, thank you so much, man.
Really deep cut.
That's awesome.
That's amazing.
Awesome. The real deal Evander Holyfield. Charlton, we're doing the Charlton, do. October 67, Steve Ditko.
The Steve Ditko Blue Beetle before they stole him.
And this is no Malibu reprint. I'm telling you, this is the real deal.
It's a beautiful cover.
It is awesome. Good shape, too, man. The Madmen were just a great band of idiots. And Blue Beetle liked to lump them up all the time. Awesome. Thank you so much, man. What a box. What a box. Captain Atom! What a cover, man.
More Ditko.
Dr. Spectro?
That's it. That's fantastic.
I love these. I never find them. We're going to Puerto Rico. Let's go.
You need some pants like that.
I do need pants like this. Because I'm a homeowner, and that's how they dress. This is awesome. Thank you, Felix. Yes! Oh, yeah!
Oh no.
Now, there's 8 issues of The Shadow, and I
had no idea that Archie did it.
yeah. And now Easy's going to be really jealous. Issue number 4 of The Shadow. I think there's 8 issues. Paul Reinman. Reinman. In the last issue of that series, The Shadow, all his arch enemies come and fight him. And he's just like,
Writer Jerry Siegel.
look at this. Issue number 5. Look at that cover. Ooh, yeah. March of 65, Jerry Siegel writing, Paul Reinman. Awesome. You've outdone yourself, Felix. Do you want Hawk Dog? I'll ship Hawk Dog down. He doesn't like the heat. Look at that.
That's amazing.
You're probably jealous. Are you jealous?
I am getting jealous of this stack of comics.
Abbott and Costello! These are so expensive. Maury,
Wow.
something, is the artist.
I don't think I've seen Abbott and Costello comics.
Not this old. Awesome.
This one is from 1965. I thought it said 1905.
Yes. You know, you don't need a parachute. You don't need a parachute to jump out of a plane. You only need a parachute if you want to jump out of a plane again. Millie the Model. I love Millie the Model. I have a couple
really
Millies.
old Millie.
Yes.
I was gonna say it's just like my
1960.
cat, Millie.
It's issue number 100.
How Millie first met Chili.
Millie and Chili.
Chili's my favorite.
Millie and Chili. Chili she's very spirited. She's a spirited
more of
woman.
an edge.
Yes. Look at that beauty.
We should get another cat and name her Chili.
Right, our cat's named Millie.
I know that. Millie.
Right, you know everything.
Chippendale. He's Hop Along Hoppy. Number 8. 1957. All chipmunks go to heaven. You know how frogs attach pieces of metal? With ribbons. All right, we're almost down to the bottom here.
I thought we'd never find the bottom. This must be like, what, 35, 40 comics?
Chippendale. They're using a spider web as a trampoline.
That would work.
Oh my lord. Popeye, the mystery of the magic flute.
10-cent Pop.
Now, who did the Popeye cartoons? The very first ones, was it Fleischer?
I think so, but I don't really know.
And Fleischer,
The early ones were amazing.
they were amazing. The animation flowed so smooth, it puts the animation of today to shame. Love Popeye. Dell, 10 center. Spike and Tyke. Yes! I love that little guy.
It's like a baby Jake.
Yes. Baby Hawk Dog. What a bunch of books. Oh, look what he puts at the bottom. Look at this. Wambi, Tiger Girl, and Kanga. Jungle Lord and the Fire Wizard. Look at that.
That's an amazing cover.
That's an amazing. I bet you Jambo would like this.
1952, he wrote.
Yes. Cover by Maurice Whitman. Maurice. Newspaper. Thank you, Felix. Wasn't that great?
Yes, and I don't want you to open my package now.
You got him. So, my friend Sleepy and, Beatrix, they came bearing gifts, and I gave them water.
But no, these are for Beatrix, right?
Yes. I would never, Felix, ever. Thank you, guys. Thank you. A package in the mail. Sonia knows her place. Warning, contents may make you smart. That means they're comics. Thank you. I'm saying thank you beforehand.
Yes, beforehand.
Whoa!
But forget about this. Forget about this stack of comics.
I've heard about this awesomeness. The Mighty Crom. He's jacked.
Yes.
Did you read this?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I have another copy.
Atomic Pulp. Giant Savage Sagas. The Mighty Crom. Crom.
So this guy self-published, but hired professional artists to continue stories of Golden Age heroes.
Crom the Barbarian.
And Crom was a what's that writer's name? I've forgotten. Anyway, he had a brief series in the 50s, I believe.
Yeah.
And so, but this was a
where did-
modern day continuation.
Where did I read about Crom? It was black and white, I think. It was Crom the Barbarian. It was
Yes,
thrown
someone
into a
else
comic.
reprinted it. I
Yes.
think.
It was called Barbarian Tales. Was the title
Right,
of the comic?
right. I remember you showing that one, and I found it later. And that was reprints of the 50s. This is a new one done maybe
He's
sometime
blonde.
in the 2000s.
He's a blondie.
Yeah.
And
The Creeping Death.
I don't know.
The signature.
I see artwork. There's artwork in here. I love it. This is fantastic.
Did we show this, or did we? I forgot. We should.
Well, you were talking, I was over here like that.
You recognize this handsome guy?
I do. Got his hat on. Who stole my comic? This is very well done.
It's
Gasp. They're saying, Gaspar Saladino.
The dying guys. So this is drawn by me.
Yes. Damien's artwork.
And I realized after I drew it, it looks exactly like a drawing I did when I was 14.
Really?
My style hasn't changed when I try to do Barbarian.
You had a flashback. This is me, if you guys didn't pick up on that.
Yeah, and I accidentally took one of his comics the last time I visited.
Yes, he did.
So I try to apologize for this drawing.
He told me about it when he's on the plane.
Dad, somehow you survived.
Somehow.
We don't know how.
There's piles of people just tore up, and they're screaming shouts of pain in the order of Gaspar Saladino. Love it. Yeah, and your lettering is like Gaspar Saladino.
Yes, I'm inspired.
Oh, I remember this. This
There's
handsome
the
guy.
stolen book.
Yes. It made its way home.
Yes,
It took
by
a trip.
What Ghouls We Mortals Be, Monsters to Laugh With by Stan Lee.
And there's not...
It rhymes.
He really thought of himself as a funny guy, Stan Lee.
Yeah, but he wasn't.
No.
Although he's good at dialogue for like Ben Grimm the Thing and
Yes.
Dum Dum Dugan.
Yeah.
But
I mean,
somehow
when he's hanging around Yancey Street, he's funny. But
Right.
see,
When
as
he
you
thought
see,
he was being clever.
Frankenstein cut himself shaving. You know, it's hard to shave around the bolt in your neck.
Yes.
Yeah. Oh wow! This is very exciting.
You know what this is?
No, I've seen this before.
You've heard of Atlas Seaboard.
Yes.
They publish some black and white magazines.
All right.
And this is one of them. And they're hard to find. Number 2. I think there were just 2.
Wow. Really?
So I had doubles of some.
Wow. Oh my lord. Is this stuff you found in your?
These are doubles from my store.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
I think it's a Neil Adams cover.
You see that monster? I had that living underneath my
It
shed.
looks like a scary sloth.
Yes. I hope it moves faster than a sloth. Or this guy could just run away. And this is like the Towering Inferno, right?
It says the Towering Inferno.
Yeah. Look at this. But this is Neil Adams on the cover, you think?
Yep. I'm positive that's Neil Adams.
I would never second guess Damien.
So basically, Atlas tried to do everything Marvel was doing. So they had to do black and white magazines.
They had to. They had to get in the game. Ooh, a beheading. I see a beheading. Yeah, so we're not in the Hawk's Nest. It's hot out, guys. The Cro-Mag Saga. Oh, this is. I mean, come on. They were barbarians back then.
Right. So probably this was their Savage Sword kind of
Yes.
ripoff.
I remember as a kid getting Savage Sword for the first time, and I thought I found something that no one else knew about. I was like, look at this. I was like, this is special. And only someone made this just for me. I'm like, this is black and white art. No one is looking at this. Little did I know.
I think it actually sold better than
It
the
did.
color ad.
Issue number 1 of Devilina.
So obviously they're trying to do their version of Vampirilla.
Awesome. So this is Atlas Seaboard.
Atlas Seaboard also, yeah.
This is.
I think they also had a monster magazine, like Famous Monsters. But
This is very creative. Is that? It's not Jews. I don't know what that is on the cover.
No, I can't read the signature. Maybe they say inside. Illustrated stories of female-filled fantasy.
Oh,
That means your wife will like it.
yes. 50 Shades of Death. Vampire Tales. Morbius. The
I
Living
had extra
Vampire
copies.
slays
I'm just
again.
hoping you might not have this.
I
one
do
already.
not. Issue number 7. Look at these beauties. Thank you, guys. You're the best. What does it say?
Pulo Jar. Never heard of Pulo Jar.
Good old Pulo Jar.
But we've got inside
Pulo Jar works at the
Rick
gas
is-
station.
Rick Estrada, Pablo Marcos, Ralph Reese, Jack Sparling, and Leo Summers are the artists.
Jack
So it's
Sparling really got
Pretty
around.
good stuff.
Vampire Tales. Just awesome covers. Awesome.
I think those had a continuing Morbius storyline where he's a lot more evil than he was in the color comics.
Evil. It's like a photo of some
Art?
sort.
I don't see it. Something about Where the Gallows.
Tony Isabella, consulting editor. John Romita, art director. Very cool, man. Love it. Sometimes they put the artist on the bottom somewhere.
Yeah, that's what I was looking for, but I don't see it.
No, I don't see nothing. Oh, we gotta show them this. Yes. Hang 'em high.
Gotta wear a necktie.
Yeah. Old school. All right. Masters of Terror, Terror, Terror. It. A macabre masterpiece by Theodore Sturgeon.
H.P. Lovecraft,
Yeah.
Robert Bloch, Robert E. Howard.
Robert E. Howard and H.P. Lovecraft. Were they friends?
They wrote letters to each other. I don't think they ever met in person. Letters were like the internet
Yes.
for them.
They definitely were not Skyping. This is very interesting. Bran Mak Morn. Worms of the Earth. Robert E. Howard's Worms of the Earth.
So this was a story that was in, I think, Savage Sword. Not Savage Tales. I think it was in Savage Sword. And this is a color version of it.
Oh, really?
If I'm remembering correctly. If you look inside, you might recognize the art from Savage Sword. If you've read every issue of Savage Sword. I know you have a lot.
Beauty. Mark Schultz on the cover. Beautiful
But the
sketch.
interior should be Tim Conrad, who drew a lot like Barry Smith. And I think it's Roy Thomas doing the adaptation.
Worms of the Earth. I'm going to read this tonight.
It's about the Picts fighting against the Romans.
The Picts. They were like, they were savages. All right. Untamed Picts.
It's funny, the Picts are in Conan stories, but they were real people in England and Ireland.
Yes. Robert E. Howard, he went great lengths to make a detailed world. And he...
So this is not the Hyborian Picts, it's the during the Roman era Picts.
It's almost like when the Romans fought the Gauls, more barbarian type savages.
Right.
Well, like you were talking about.
Yeah. And they built the famous wall, the Hadrian's Wall, to try to keep the Picts away.
Awesome book. Great art. Love it. Robert E. Howard. This is Robert E. Howard. Love it. Great stuff. Look at that. That's all we need. We're going into dungeons. We're having a little adventure. We're getting it done. Scary stuff. We're facing fear. This is what it's all about. Thank you, Damien.
Felix gets you the war comics and the other cool old comics. I get you the Barbarians and the vampires.
And this is more Morbius.
Or Vampire Tales, yep.
Thank you so much. Special Blade, the Vampire Slayer. Look at that. Thank you, buddy.
My pleasure.
Awesome.
Should I show what I got at your comic shop?
Second Alarm. We went to Second Alarm. and we dominated.
So, on Higgy's recommendation, I picked up the new history of the DC Universe.
Yeah.
And there was another new...
It looks great. I opened it up, and the first page was Hawkman. Check it out, man.
And the crypto facsimile.
Yes. It's called a facsimile. Facsimile.
And Action Comics, The Shame of the Super Son.
Huh.
Kind of how your dad felt about you when you
Right.
bought a house.
I'm a homeowner. He's like, disgrace ya!
Because he thought that meant you were interested in the house of Yang.
Yes. He's like,
My daughter's never going to forgive me for this.
I'm not.
I got a bunch of House of Yang books. I don't even know what he charged me for it because there weren't prices on here.
the mystery continues.
But he gave me a price for the whole package. So yeah, now I've got. It's funny because I've got this art from House of Yang, but I don't have all the comics. Now I have a lot more. So hopefully Naman and Metarog will be proud.
I know I am. Oh, let me show you what I got a second line. Look, I bought a Porky Pig Dell Comics, right, Felix? Nice little 10-center to go with what Felix got me today. And I got, wait till Christmas comes around, man. I got this specifically for the holidays. Walter Scott's, or Walt Scott's, I don't know who this guy is. Christmas Stories, Dell Comics. Nice 10-center. And they're like, oh, Christmas tree, oh, Christmas tree. And all the animals get along like they should. Did I tell you there's like baby coyotes now?
I
Little
heard
puppies.
you mention it in the last video.
So cute. Do you want a baby coyote?
Are they right on this street here?
Yeah, right here. Yeah. I mean, the Millie the cat and a baby coyote.
I mean,
Has Hot Dog seen them?
No.
I assume he'd want to give chase.
And I got the Superman issue number 28. What is it? 27.
Modern comics.
It is modern. Shocking. And I got the new Justice League. You're missing out, pal.
Justice League Unlimited.
It's unlimited. That means everyone's there, even Booster Gold. Now, actually, he turned them down. Do you know that? He turned them down. They wanted him. They gave him the ID card, and he said no, Booster. Again, he put it in their face.
Is this Booster still like secretly saving the universe? And
He's
not
all
being able
done.
to tell people?
He already saved their lives, and no one even knows. No one even thanked him. Just like how I got comics from Damien, and I'm not going to thank him. Sorry about that interruption.
Your phone doesn't like Booster Gold.
It doesn't. So, guys, thanks for joining us. Should I sing a song?
Yes.
I don't have one prepared, but... Thank you to Felix. I've got my sleepy reader fixed. We had to beat the heat, so we made it short and sweet. I want to thank you to Quacking Duck. And I want to say...
Good luck.
Good luck! Yes!
Read your comics.
They make you smart.
Quacking Duck always checks that you say that at the end of your videos.
We said it.